7 Steps to Launching Your Virtual Summit. In this presentation, you'll learn more about different steps you can take to launch your virtual summit. As a business person, it is natural to want to increase your email subscribers, enlarge your online community, make more money, and increase your network reach, especially in your niche. You want to be regarded as a thought leader in whatever you do. The best market strategy to take all the above into cognizance and ensure they happen is a virtual summit. A virtual summit is more or less an online conference. The host, who is usually the business owner, invites specialists for online interviews. The interview is made available for an audience to watch, listen, and gain insight from. With the enormous successes people boast of after hosting virtual summits, it is normal for you to want to replicate the same model. The question is, how? Step 1. Consider logistics. There are various logistics to consider when setting up a virtual summit. Why do you want to hold a summit? What time of the year do you want to hold your summit? Do you have a particular date in mind? Who is your target audience? For how long would you make your interview available for free before you monetize them? Knowing answers to these questions from the beginning will shape the outcome of your summit. Step 2. Choose a theme for your virtual summit. If the purpose of hosting your summit aligns with your product or service offering, the topic or theme must resonate with your business. Honestly, there are only limited topics that should make sense to you. While brainstorming on the topic to choose, you should think of the following: the problems you're hoping to tackle with your virtual summit, what exactly you want to teach your audience, the skills you want to teach your audience, the lessons people can learn, and major talking points from your summit. The goals your summit helps you accomplish. It is beneficial for you to narrow your topic rather than discuss a broad area. For example, rather than consider leveraging social media for businesses, you can narrow it down to a topic like using influencer marketing for businesses. Step 3. Set feasible goals for your virtual summit. It's okay to aim high, but make it feasible. You need to set goals that are achievable and measurable. I need to tell you that setting goals can be tasking, especially the figures some of them require. To overcome challenges you might face, you can consult people who have hosted virtual summits before. The insights they share will help you determine your goals. Also, you need to consider some questions. Do you want to make a large revenue from your virtual summit? If you're going to make huge money from it, then you have to shape your plans towards making money. Do you want to generate leads for existing products or services? It means that you're going to pitch your products or services during or at the end of your virtual summit. How can your goals be measurable? Earlier, I mentioned that people want to increase email subscribers. You can set a target figure. At the end of the summit, success or failure depends on whether you were able to meet or surpass your target. Step 4. Choose your technology. There are different software that exist to host a virtual summit. You need to choose one that has all the tools you need to make your summit a success. Similarly, you'll need a speedy internet connection, webcam, payment processor, and the likes. Make sure you have them available before the D-Day. Step 5. Talk to potential guest speakers. Before the event, you need to talk to potential guest speakers. Your speakers have to be influencers who can attract a broad audience. You can entice them with collaborations. Step 6. Find sponsors. Getting sponsors for your virtual summit is a way to increase your revenue. Of course, your sponsors' products and services are to be offered to the public. You should make sure that your sponsors do not have similar products and services. Step 7. Promote and host your virtual summit. The best way to gain a large audience is by promoting. Therefore, promote your virtual summit by all means using social media, blogs, email marketing, etc. to promote your summit. After that, you're ready to host. In this presentation, I'll highlight 10 surefire tips that will help you launch your virtual summit. You might think knowing the steps to launching a virtual summit is enough, until you launch your summit. you'll remain oblivious of some tricks you can employ to make your summit hassle-free. I'm confident that when you're done arming yourself with the knowledge, you'll be able to apply them on your first virtual summit. Tip 1. Think of your virtual summit as an avenue to build relationships and establish yourself as a thought leader. People often neglect the relationship aspect of the virtual summit and focus on marketing. They forget that the best way to market products and services is to create a relationship first. People often purchase goods and services based on existing relationships. Also, position yourself in such a way that your opinions would be considered weighty henceforth. Tip 2. Focus on promoting your event. There's a lot of work put into preparing for your virtual summit. You need to focus on promoting your event to attract a broad audience. You can't leave everything to your guests. You need to take it upon yourself to push your event to a wide audience. Tip 3. Select your speaker carefully. A factor that affects the success or failure of your virtual summit is the kind of speakers you select. It's one thing for them to be influencers. It's another thing for them to be perfect fits for the task. Your speaker has to be someone who can speak authoritatively on the theme of the virtual summit. A large following isn't the only factor you should consider. Tip 4. Be time conscious. Every aspect of your event depends on timing. You need to get your equipment and resources on time. Your guests need to accept your invitation at least 2 weeks before the summit date. Also, limit each session to a maximum of 20 minutes each. Tip 5. Engage every attendee and provide top-notch customer service. Your audience is perhaps the most crucial aspect of the summit. It's why you need to provide enough support that'll make them attend your summit. Reply to every mail you get. Respond to every comment on social media posts. And above all, be polite in all your dealings. A single negative comment can hamper your success. Tip 6. Ensure your speakers wholly confirm their invitation before you publicize their appearance. Before your speakers confirm their involvement, you must have exchanged several emails. Your speakers must check their schedule ahead of time and confirm their participation before you publicize it. It'll be disappointing if some of your speakers don't show up as agreed. Tip 7. Planning requires full attention. Before picking a date, ensure you don't have other engagements around that period. You need to tidy up other activities a week before your virtual summit. Your focus should be solely on your virtual summit. You need to avoid anything that will disturb you from paying full attention to the matter at hand. Tip 8. Create a solid plan. Virtual summits provide exciting opportunities for exposure and revenue generation. However, you need to have a solid plan in place to achieve tremendous success. Create achievable and measurable goals that you can follow through on. Also, you need to create deadlines and ensure you meet them. Furthermore, your promotional plan has to be top-notch. Tip 9. Respond to feedback in a professional manner. While your virtual summit is ongoing, comments from viewers will trickle in. A lot of them are going to be positive, and they'll leave broad smiles on your face. However, be prepared for criticism too. Not everyone will agree with you. You have to respond to every comment, regardless of the type of feedback you get. Make sure it is strictly professional and devoid of rude remarks. Tip 10. Leverage on your business growth after the summit. After the summit, you'll most likely have a more extensive email list and an expanded online community. You need to have a plan to leverage this growth. Don't drop your engagement level even after your increase. Be consistent with those emails. In this presentation, I'm going to show you some of the benefits your guest speakers can enjoy from featuring on your virtual summit. I understand the fact that it can be tasking trying to convince a speaker to attend your virtual summit. Many of them believe they're doing you a favor, and there's only little they can benefit from you. The truth is, that's entirely false. You cannot afford to have that sort of mentality because it holds no water. There are many benefits a speaker can enjoy for featuring on your virtual summit. Before I delve into them, I need to list challenges you'll likely face when you invite speakers, especially when you have no list. The biggest challenges you'll most likely face are how to find the speakers for your summit, how to invite big-name speakers, how to get your speakers to accept your invitation when you don't have an existing relationship, and how to get your speakers to invite their lists even when you don't have one. All the hurdles listed must be overcome before you can convince your speakers. All you have to do is point out what's in it for them. It's natural for humans to act based on activities that are profitable for them. 1. They have access to a broader audience. Don't forget that apart from the advertisement you expect your speakers to do on your behalf, you must have put plans in place in regards to promotion. It means that people who might not even know your speakers will attend your virtual summit. Therefore, there's a guarantee that your speakers will get to meet more people. It's even better if some of the audience belongs to a complementary niche. It opens doors to a new market for the speaker. 2. Speakers can grow their email list. Let your speakers know that their email list can be increased through the virtual summit. Speakers do a bit of marketing for themselves during interviews. They mention their website links. If an audience finds them interesting enough, such an audience will log on to the website and subscribe to newsletters. That way, the email list grows. 3. Speaking enhances knowledge and confidence. The bulk of giving out information is on the speakers. Therefore, they need to be prepared for the summit. They read different articles and journals to enrich their knowledge. It gives them confidence while speaking to an audience. Even better, what they have learned becomes part of them for life. Many people will regard them as an authority in their niche, and their credibility rating increases. 4. They can make additional income. There are occasions when you offer to give your speakers money as a form of recompense. Also, speakers act as affiliates when promoting the virtual summit. They can make additional income through affiliate marketing. And that's not all. When you offer an all-access pass to people for the quality contents put together, you have to pay your speakers a form of commission. Even if there's no commission plan in place, speakers can upload the content on their website and monetize it. 5. It opens doors to more speaking opportunities. When you display your speaking prowess and convince others that you have a wealth of speaking, it opens doors to more speaking opportunities. Anyone organizing a speaking event would instead invite a tested and trusted speaker. If an attendee deems you worthy, he or she can ask you to speak in another function. 6. Your editorial calendar gets busy. The joy of every content creator is having a busy calendar. It is why the average content creator would instead write for blogs as a guest. A speaking event is a great way to fill an editorial calendar. Through the event, a speaker can get more opportunities for other speaking events. The calendar grows. 7. It is an opportunity to network. Influencers never reject opportunities to meet new people. A virtual summit is an opportunity to meet new people. Influencers see everyone as potential clients. Through the summit, they can intimate others on what they do and how they can help them. A virtual summit is a great way to reach out to others and increase network reach. In this presentation, I'll go through 10 top tech tools you need to start your virtual summit. You'll learn the software and hardware that you need to put in place to ensure a successful summit. They are easily accessible and you don't have to go through much hassles procuring them. The list is in no particular order. 1. Webcam. There's no denying that it is a very important component of every virtual summit. Everyone needs a webcam to conduct interviews with speakers. Some people might want to rely on their laptop's webcam. Webcams on laptops usually produce low-quality videos, so keep that in mind. Instead, you should opt for external webcams. They work on all types of computers and provide excellent video quality, even with poor lighting. I recommend Logitech, as they have a range of webcams suitable for all budgets. If you want the best quality, a step up would be to use a DSLR camera or equivalent. However, There's more technical work involved with this method. 2. Microphone. Even if you have the highest quality webcam, it'll make no difference if you're inaudible. There's no way your audience can learn and gain insights if they cannot understand the discussions going on between you and your guests. You cannot rely on the microphone attached to your laptop or webcam. You'll need an external microphone. There are different USB microphones you can purchase and plug to your computer. They're easy to use and you won't have any problems with sound. 3. Landing page. There is the need for an online platform to broadcast your interview live during the summit. You can choose a platform that lets you host your virtual summit while providing a custom domain to you. Apart from hosting your summit, you can use your landing page as a sales funnel too. You can use all-in-one systems such as ClickFunnels or Kajabi. 4. Video host. To achieve the best possible quality, you should integrate a video host in your landing page. Some video hosts include Vimeo and YouTube. I recommend Vimeo because it gives a professional feel and has added controls. Also, you can remove the Vimeo watermark during your virtual summit. 5. Graphics design software. Since you'll need different graphic designs before and during your virtual summit, you must download one or more graphic design software. For Graphics Guru, you can download Photoshop. It has all the tools you need for top-notch graphic designers. If you're a newbie, like me, who does not have prior knowledge of graphics, you can download Canva on your mobile device. You don't have to know how to design. The app makes it easy for you to use. 6. Sales funnel software. It's normal to make your virtual summit free. However, there should be some exclusive features that are paid. When attendees try to register for your event, your payment processor will lead them to a page where they can view your all-access offer. Through your sales funnel software, they can make a payment. A few suggestions are ClickFunnels, Kajabi, and Lead Pages. 7. Payment processor. In conjunction with your sales funnel software, you'll need a payment processor to receive payments for those interested in your exclusive deals. The two most popular processors are PayPal and Stripe. 8. Social media. There's no better way to promote your virtual summit than social media. There are over 3.5 billion active social media users all over the world. Therefore, you should leverage on its popularity and spread the word. You can promote your virtual summit to reach wider audience. Also, you can collaborate with social media influencers. They have a large following, and it'll enhance the number of signups for your event. 9. Email marketing service. During promotion, people are encouraged to register for your event. When registering, they provide their email addresses. An email marketing service collects information from the sales funnel software to confirm registration. It can send a confirmation email automatically, as well as instructions during the course of the summit. 10. Video recording software. You have to record the proceedings of your virtual summit because you would have to broadcast it later on. It is best that you use a third-party app to record your virtual summit. I suggest using Zoom to record your virtual summit. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you what a virtual summit is. For people who want to generate leads and convert them into sales, a virtual summit is one of the best ways to do so. A virtual summit is an engaging and collaborative online event that involves interviewing speakers by a host who is usually the person that sets up the summit. In simpler terms, it is an event where typically 5 to more than 30 speakers discuss various aspects of a topic. It is open to anyone, experienced business owners and newbies. A well-attended virtual summit can have hundreds of people in attendance. These attendees learn different things and gain new insights from the interactive sessions with the speakers. Most of these speakers are usually influencers who are regarded as thought leaders in their niches. Therefore, virtual summit hosts take advantage of the opportunity to garner more audience and increase their email subscription list. This way, you can attract thousands of prospective clients to your offerings. Up next, why you should host a virtual summit. There are many reasons why you need to host a virtual summit. Here are some of them. Reason 1. It is the best way to build a massive email list. Often, people resort to traditional ways of building an email list, such as blogging, social media, paid ads, etc. Here I am telling you that none of them is as efficient as hosting a virtual summit. The most significant advantage is that all you need are 90 days. Plus, you get paid while building your list. The other methods take time. Take blogging, for example. You might spend years before you create a considerable email list. Reason 2. A virtual summit helps you gain publicity. I usually hammer home the point that new businesses should try virtual summits. You need all the publicity you can get. Even if your content is the best in the world, no one will acknowledge that if you don't have the right audience. A few collaborations with influencers is all you need to put your business on the map. Reason 3. It helps you build relationships. I would always reiterate the fact that people make purchasing decisions mostly based on relationships. When you have an existing relationship with someone, it'll be easier to patronize the person. The relationship you're building with influencers will open different doors for you. When you develop a close rapport with them, they support you with the kind of publicity you need. That way, other people won't hesitate to connect with you. There are different benefits individuals or businesses host virtual summits. I'll highlight some of those benefits. Lead generation. A virtual summit is a beneficial medium for generating leads. Here's why. You'll gain lots of traffic, a preview of product offerings, as well as make more sales. When people realize that many of the speakers are authorities in their field and have diverse opinions on an exciting topic, they'll be moved to join the conversation. What's more, each speaker can help you market your event consciously or unconsciously. Product development. Virtual summits are mostly free, at least on the slated date for the event. After that, you can convert them into products. Every discussion that has taken place is valuable, and it is remotely impossible for your audience to remember everything your speakers might have discussed during the virtual summit. Also, other people might not have tuned in during the virtual summit, but have heard from others how insightful it was. They'll be interested in learning too. Therefore, you can offer your audience an all-access pass. For some amount of money, they'll have access to a recorded version of the virtual summit for life. Individuals and companies that have just been established often use a virtual summit to make more income. It is because they're quite affordable to set up and boast of enormous revenues if the promotion is top-notch. All you have to do is make the knowledge of your speaker available to the general public, and your speakers entice their fans and followers to your online event. It doesn't matter if you're a newbie or you are established. You'll never go wrong with a virtual summit as long as there's proper planning in place.